Ever feel like you're leading a board meeting in your head? You know, like strategizing your next big move?
Right.
But at the same time, you're totally lost in a daydream,
Yeah.
like painting with all the colors of your emotions.
I love that.
That's kind of the magic, would you
Yeah.
say,
Yeah.
of being a woman with Capricorn rising and a Pisces sun?
Absolutely.
It's this captivating blend of
Yeah.
being grounded and ethereal all at once.
It is.
So are you ready to find out how this cosmic dance is going to illuminate your 2025?
I think a lot of people are ready for that.
Welcome to ASTRALX, where we illuminate your cosmic path.
Yes.
I'm Solarian Zephyr, your cosmic strategist, and this is Lunaria Selene,
Hello.
your intuitive guide.
Hi, everyone.
We're here together to decode that celestial language
Yes.
that's written in the stars just for you.
Mm-hmm.
And today we're diving deep
Shimmer.
into what 2025 holds
Okay.
for women who, embody that captivating blend
Mm-hmm.
of Capricorn rising and a Pisces sun.
It's powerful.
Okay, so first we've got Capricorn rising,
Mm-hmm.
often called the CEO of the zodiac.
It's true.
What does that energy bring to our listeners today?
Well, Capricorn rising, it really gives you those natural leadership qualities. It's like you gravitate toward structure
Okay.
and order, and not just in your work life, but
Yeah.
really all areas of your life.
Interesting.
And you're definitely not afraid of hard work.
Right.
And often that leads you to positions of authority
I see.
because of your dedication.
Okay. And how does
Yeah.
this Capricorn influence, how does that actually
Yeah.
show up for people?
Externally.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good question.
Yeah.
I think a lot of times people see you as someone with quiet confidence.
Right.
You probably are drawn to a classic, timeless style,
Yeah.
and there's just this magnetism to your presence. People are drawn to you
Makes sense.
because they sense that strength and reliability.
Yeah, I can see that. Now let's add in that Pisces sun.
Okay.
It adds such a beautiful depth
Yeah,
to that already really powerful Capricorn rising.
absolutely.
What do you think?
Oh, I completely agree. The
Yeah.
Pisces sun, it brings in this deep connection to your emotions.
Yeah.
It's like you've got this endless ocean of feelings and dreams inside you. And
Yeah.
It's always flowing, always changing.
Great.
And it makes you incredibly intuitive.
Mm-hmm.
You probably pick up on things that other people miss.
Quite
And you just know things without a logical reason.
Yeah, yeah. But we can't forget
What's up,
that,
Glenn?
that deep sensitivity can have its challenges too.
That is true.
Right.
It can be both a source of strength,
Yeah.
but it can also lead to self-doubt
Mm-hmm.
or taking things too personally sometimes.
Right.
So for those of you with that beautiful Pisces sun,
Mm-hmm.
you really need to cultivate self-compassion.
That's so important.
Yeah.
And learn how to navigate that
Yeah.
emotional depth with grace. Absolutely.
So what does all this mean for our listeners as they go into 2025?
Mm-hmm.
What are the cosmic currents that are guiding their year?
Well, I think 2025 is going to be a year of immense transformation.
Wow.
A time to shed old narratives
Okay.
that no longer serve you and really embrace change.
Big changes.
Yes, and this is important because Saturn, Capricorn's ruling planet,
Mm-hmm.
is getting ready to move into Aries.
It's interesting.
And that signals a time of completion
I see.
and this feeling of urgency around finalizing projects.
So it sounds pretty intense.
It can be, yeah.
What should people be doing to prepare for this?
Well, it's a good time to tie up loose ends
Mm-hmm.
and to set clear intentions for this next chapter.
Okay.
It's not about rushing,
Right.
but it's about taking decisive action
Uh-huh.
towards what really matters.
I like that.
And 2025 also marks the beginning of a new 7-year cycle
Oh, wow.
for you.
And it emphasizes long-term growth and fulfillment.
A new 7-year cycle.
Yes.
That sounds really significant.
It is.
Can you tell us a little more about what that means and
Sure.
how they can harness that energy?
You can kind of think of it as a cosmic reset.
Okay.
Over these next 7 years, you're going to be planting seeds
Mm-hmm.
for the future, and these seeds are aligned with
Yeah.
your soul's deepest desires.
Wow.
It's a time to reflect on your values,
Oh.
what you aspire to,
Mhm.
and what truly brings you joy.
I love that.
The energy of this new cycle, it really invites you to dream big and to take bold steps toward that vision.
Yeah, I like that.
Mm-hmm.
Now, we can't talk about 2025 without mentioning eclipses,
I
right?
can't.
What celestial surprises do they have in store for our listeners?
You know, eclipses are like these cosmic spotlights.
Mm.
They illuminate areas of our lives
Okay.
that need attention and often bring unexpected events. And the solar eclipse at the end of March, it might bring some surprises,
Okay.
particularly when it comes to your home and family life.
So how can people best navigate these unexpected shifts? Should they be worried?
I don't think so.
Okay.
You know, instead of fearing the unknown, embrace it.
Yeah.
Remember, eclipses are catalysts for growth.
Mm-hmm.
They kind of shake things up, and they help us break free from those patterns
Yeah.
that are no longer serving us.
Right.
So the key is to stay grounded and approach everything with curiosity rather than fear.
I love that. And what about that dreamy, intuitive Pisces energy?
Oh, yes.
How does that play into all of this?
This is where your Pisces intuition becomes your greatest ally.
Okay.
It's like having this internal compass guiding you through all the twists and turns.
Yeah.
And this year, with Neptune, the ruler of Pisces, entering Aries, the fire sign of action, there's even more emphasis on trusting your inner voice.
So it's a year for tuning in.
It is.
Listening to that wisdom from within.
It really is.
Yeah, I love that. This is all so fascinating.
I think so, too.
I feel like we've only just, scratched the surface here.
I agree.
Before we move on to part 2,
okay,
is there anything else you want to share about this first part of our exploration?
I think the most important thing to remember is that you are this unique blend of ambition and sensitivity, practicality and intuition.
Yeah.
Embrace that duality within you. Don't be afraid to express it. This is your year to shine.
I love it.
To lead with your heart and create a life that reflects your beautiful soul.
Beautiful.
So as we, journey deeper into this cosmic landscape of 2025, there's this interplay of planetary energies that I find so captivating.
Oh, tell me more.
Yeah, it's the dance between Saturn, ruler of Capricorn, and Neptune, the ruler of Pisces.
Okay, so interesting.
It is.
How does this cosmic dance affect our listeners?
Saturn represents structure, discipline, and responsibility. It's almost like the architect of your life, helping you to build that solid foundation and achieve your goals through hard work and perseverance.
Makes sense.
Neptune, on the other hand, governs dreams, intuition, and that spiritual realm. It's the artist, the dreamer, the one that whispers possibilities into your soul.
I love that. So how do these seemingly opposite forces work together for our listeners?
Well, they create this dynamic tension, this push and pull between what's practical and what's mystical. It's like you're simultaneously building a skyscraper while composing a symphony in your heart.
It's a beautiful image.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah.
And this tension, when you embrace it, it can lead to some remarkable growth and self-discovery.
So can you give us an example of what this might look like?
Sure.
In real life.
Imagine you're faced with a big career decision.
Okay.
Your Capricorn side is urging you to analyze all the pros and cons, create a plan, make a choice that's based on logic and ambition.
Makes sense.
But then you have your Pisces side whispering something different. It's nudging you to trust your gut, to consider how you feel about it, and align your choice with your values.
So it's about finding that balance between head and heart, logic and intuition.
Exactly.
And it sounds like this balancing act becomes even more crucial in 2025.
I think so.
Because Saturn is entering Aries.
That's right.
Bringing that sense of urgency, the need to take action. But it's still important to remember that Piscean sensitivity and not become too rigid. So how do our listeners find that sweet spot?
Yeah, that's a great question.
Between Saturn's drive and Neptune's flow.
It is a delicate dance.
It is.
But one that you were designed to master. I think the key is to stay connected to your inner world while navigating those external demands of life. So, make time for those practices that nurture your soul. Meditation, journaling, spending time in nature.
Those are all good?
Yes, or engaging in creative activities.
So it's like remembering to slow down in the midst of all the hustle. Pause and listen to your heart.
Exactly.
And this inner work, it's not just about feeling good.
Yeah.
It helps us navigate challenges.
It does.
And make decisions.
It really does.
That align with our purpose.
Mm-hmm.
And this is especially important in relationships this year.
Oh, yes. Relationships.
Yeah, that's an area where this blend of Capricorn and Pisces can really create both magic and mayhem, right?
Absolutely. You see, Capricorn rising wants stability and security in relationships. And Pisces longs for that deep emotional connection and that soul-level intimacy.
Right.
Sometimes these desires can feel at odds with each other.
Yeah, I can see that.
Especially with Venus, the planet of love, gracing your house of partnerships this year.
So this Venus transit is bringing a lot of energy to the realm of relationships.
Yeah.
What can people expect?
Well, it's a time of increased opportunities for connection, for deepening existing bonds, and for attracting partners who resonate with your soul.
I like that.
But with Neptune's influence, amplifying your sensitivity, those superficial connections just aren't going to cut it.
Yeah. So it's not about settling. No. It's about finding someone who truly sees you for who you are.
Yes.
And this applies to all kinds of relationships, right?
It does.
Romantic, friendships, family, and even that relationship with ourselves.
The most important one.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've talked about the positive.
Yes.
But what about the potential challenges?
Oh, yeah, we have to talk about the challenges.
What obstacles might our listeners encounter in 2025?
Well, one challenge is finding that balance again between Capricorn's need for control and Pisces' tendency to just go with the flow.
Right.
And this can lead to some internal conflict, especially during unexpected change or difficult decisions.
It's like trying to captain a ship in a storm, but also surrender to the rhythm of the waves.
That's such a good analogy. Yeah. The key is to learn to trust both your rational mind and your intuition.
So let the Capricorn side create the plan, and the Pisces side adapt.
Exactly.
So sometimes you steer the ship. Sometimes you trust the flow.
Yes.
Okay.
And remember, challenges, they're not meant to break you. They're opportunities for growth and transformation.
I love that.
Embrace them. You have the strength and resilience to navigate any storm.
That's a great message. Now, before we move on to the final part, I want to go back to something you mentioned, self-awareness in relationships.
Yeah.
How can people cultivate that
Cool.
and create relationships that truly nourish their souls?
It starts with understanding your own needs and boundaries.
Okay.
What are your non-negotiables?
Yeah.
What are your deepest desires?
Right.
What brings you joy?
Makes you feel alive.
Exactly.
So getting clear on what you want and what you don't want.
Yes, and also recognizing that vulnerability is not weakness, but a strength. Allowing yourself to be seen and loved for who you truly are is essential.
Yeah, I love that.
Yes.
For women who embody that dynamic blend of Capricorn Rising and Pisces Sun.
It's a good one.
So we've explored the strengths, the challenges of this astrological combo, and we've delved into those transformative energies that are shaping your 2025 journey.
We have.
But now I want to shift gears a little and talk about something really captivating.
Okay, what's that?
The expression of this cosmic blend in the realms of creativity and purpose.
I like it.
So what happens when that grounded ambition of Capricorn meets that ethereal inspiration of Pisces?
It's fascinating, isn't it?
Yeah.
You have this potential to bridge the gap between the material and spiritual worlds through your creativity.
That's powerful. It's like weaving magic into reality.
I love that. Using art as a conduit for, healing, inspiration, transformation.
So it's not just like creating something beautiful. Wow. It's like you're channeling this deeper energy, this soul-level expression that connects with people on a different level.
Exactly.
And it seems like 2025 is a really potent year for this creative expression to blossom.
Absolutely. With Neptune, the planet of dreams, moving into Aries, the fire sign of action, you're being called to step into that creative power.
That's big.
It is. So break free from limitations, from self-doubt, and explore, those new avenues for self-discovery.
So this isn't just about like having a hobby.
Oh, no.
This is about
This is about owning it.
Yeah, owning it and letting it flow into all parts of your life.
Exactly. Whether it's painting, writing, music, dance, whatever speaks to your soul.
Right.
The key is to follow that passion and trust that intuition.
So it's about bringing that spark to everything you do, finding those moments of flow.
Absolutely.
And letting them fill your life with joy.
Yes.
Okay, so now let's talk about purpose.
Okay.
We know Capricorn Rising often leads to leadership roles, but your purpose, it goes beyond, like just climbing that ladder.
Yes.
It's not just about being the boss.
It's not.
It's about leading with your heart and making a positive impact.
Exactly. Inspiring others.
Right.
Healing wounds. Creating something meaningful that aligns with that soul's calling.
So what might that look like?
Well, it might involve leading with compassion at work, creating a harmonious environment, or using your platform to advocate for things you care about.
Right, like social justice, environmental causes, those things that resonate with you.
Exactly.
Or maybe channeling your creativity into projects that uplift others, bringing beauty and light to the world.
I love it.
The possibilities are endless.
They are.
So for all the Capricorn Rising, Pisces Sun women out there, I want to ask you, what legacy do you want to leave behind? How will you use your gifts to make the world a better place?
Those are some powerful questions.
They are.
Take some time to reflect and trust those answers will come as you continue to listen to your soul.
I love that. Thank you for joining us.
Yes. Thank you, Ever.
On this illuminating journey.
It's been a pleasure.
Into the cosmic landscape of 2025 for the Capricorn Rising Pisces Sun woman.
It's a powerful year.
May your path be filled with magic.
Yes.
Purpose and infinite possibilities.
Absolutely.
And if you're looking for further guidance, be sure to check out our personalized audio readings available through ASTRALX.
Yes.
You can find the links below. Until next time.
Yes, until next time.
Keep shining your light.
Keep shining.
And illuminating your cosmic path.
Beautiful.